city's monthly financial statement. Councilman Sabo.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes or the
Received and filed.
received and filed.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
thank you.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Walker. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. Petitions, communications, and public hearings. If item A, if you read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance to enact Article 164 of the City Code of the City of South Charleston, establishing a land reuse agency.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman DeFilippo. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. Item B, if you read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance to repeal Article 155 of City Code of the City of South Charleston, entitled Business Revitalization Commission.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hudson. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. Item C, we're going to move to the end of the agenda. Our young lady is in dance class. She's not going to be able to be here, just a little bit late. So we'll catch her at the end. Item D is to recognize Eric and Krista with American Red Cross. So you guys want to come to the microphone and
Absolutely, thank you. Do you mind joining me?
bring up everybody you want to.
All right.
We'll take a group photo.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We are actually here tonight, all of us from the Red Cross, to say thank you to the city of South Charleston and your leadership, because we have made South Charleston a safer city together from home fire, and that is through our Sound the Alarm initiative. You all partnered with us in the spring as a signature city in the state of West Virginia. So thank you for your partnership. And since we endeavored to install free smoke alarms across the state 5 years ago this month, you all have been with us from the beginning, making sure that we're able to make homes safer through our partnerships with fire departments, cities, and the Red Cross. So a special thank you. Our community volunteer leader, Kathleen Walker, at the Red Cross, has been with us in this endeavor from the beginning and opened many doors to this city and others. And so we wanted to give a special recognition to her, Mayor, to you for your great support during all the work we did leading up to the initiative last year, and Fire Chief White for your support and leadership on this. And with that, we do have a couple of plaques, certificates. And I have something that is often utilized in military work, but we call them challenge coins. And for special assistance to the American Red Cross, I'd like to present one to you, Mayor.
Yeah, come on up.
Great, thanks. You'll bring them up. And I don't know if we can get a picture with you,
Yeah,
City
come on.
Council,
Yeah.
Fire Department.
Yeah, we'll gather. You want all
Wonderful.
council? You want all council?
That would be fantastic.
You guys want to just gather in behind me here like we normally do? We'll get a.
Thank you.
From my probation officer. You can stand in the back, Jamie. Can we hold this?
I would be thrilled if we could.
Okay, great. Let's take a picture.
We have got that stuff that is
Oh, okay, I see her now. I see her now. Okay. Good deal.
Chief, can we
Come on,
get
Chief.
is this a picture in your pic? Can I
Sis, where you at with your plaque?
You're back here.
Come up front here. All right. Hold your plaque up there, sis. Okay. Thank you all.
for everything. We appreciate it so much.
Hey, Chris, don't we see one of those yet?
Yes, sis.
What you do.
You know who I saw today? He said, Greg Reinhardt.
Oh, my.
He said, please tell the mayor hello and tell sis hello. And I'm like,
Craig Reinhardt.
Oh.
He said, who's that?
and I'm like, I've known her for a long time. Sis has never been
This is it, that's right. You can tell me I'll go back everywhere.
like a little.
Thank you all so much for everything you do.
Yeah, thank you all. I think one thing, I don't remember everything I said when they approached me about this, but I remember one thing was I said that I don't think we could ever go wrong by becoming partners with the Red Cross and all the great things they do. So thank you all for what you do. We
Thank you.
appreciate that very
And
much.
your fire department has installed, I think, over 1,000 alarms.
Oh, wow.
Many of those in the partnership with us and beyond that. So
Wow.
thank you for everything you all do, and this fire department is second to none. So
I
thanks for
agree.
all the help.
I agree. Thank you all, appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, move on to item, where we're at, E?
Yes.
Item E, if you'd read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance to amend sections 1307.01 and 1329.01 of the city code of the city of South Charleston concerning medical cannabis planning and zoning.
This is the first reading. Is there a pass on to a second reading?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second by Councilman Wolford. This is, the state of West Virginia passed the new law. I can't remember when it was, Michael. Was it last session?
Yes, and
Yeah.
they're still working out the regs, it's my understanding, and sales can't occur or begin, I think, until 2020, but we're sort of getting the ground floor foundation.
Yeah, we're trying to get it. Obviously, our zoning laws don't address this, and actually, this item and the next item is why we have it on the agenda, so that it'll be into our zoning laws, and I've actually already talked to at least 2 groups that are interested in doing medical marijuana in the city of South Charleston as far as the business goes, so, I had a senator call me, and described it as a pretty huge deal as far as the numbers that they'll do in these businesses when they get to West Virginia. So anyway, that's why we have this on the agenda. So we have a motion to second to pass the second reading. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. Item, on that, Mars, F. Can you read the title, please?
An ordinance to amend sections 1307 and 1307.01 and 1329.01 of the city code of the city of South Charleston concerning artisan food production and schedule of use regulations.
Is there a motion to send to a second reading, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hudson. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. Item G, if you'd read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance authorizing the additional financing of the construction, remediation, improvement, development, and public improvements of real property located at 60 McCorkle Avenue, South Charleston, West Virginia, for the city of South Charleston through the issuance by the South Charleston Municipal Building Commission, the Building Commission, of its lease revenue bond series 2019A, South Charleston Park Place project, in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $10 million, the bonds, authorizing the city of South Charleston to enter into a contract of lease purchase with the Building Commission, designating the bonds as qualified tax-exempt obligations, authorizing the execution and delivery of other documents, instruments, agreement and certificates, and authorizing the taking of all other actions relating to the foregoing.
Is there a motion to pass the second reading, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by everybody.
Everybody.
Well, the Councilman Reimer, we'll give it to Councilman Reimer. As we discussed in our finance committee meeting, anybody else have any other discussion? Kelly, you have any more comments on this? Or
Not unless there's any questions.
any further questions from anyone? Okay, all in favor, it's not a roll call, is it? No, it's not a roll call. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. Item H, if you'd read the resolution, please, Margie.
Resolution recognizing the reasonable expectation of the reimbursement of expenditures in connection with the South Charleston Municipal Building Commission lease revenue bonds, Series 2019A, City of South Charleston Park Place project, the bonds, made prior to the issuance of the bonds.
Is there a motion to pass this resolution, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Resolution passed. Well, huh?
Bids.
Yeah, consideration of any bids.
Yes, sir, we have one this evening, sir. It was discussed in the previous meeting. This is the purchase of the radios for the fire department. The Finance Committee of the City of South Charleston has met and considered the following quote, which is obtained from GSA pricing contract, and after careful consideration, it is the recommendation of the Finance Committee to award the following bid to Discount Communications and Electronics for 38 mobile radios for a total of $144,996.60. All items are the budget amounts and will be paid from proceeds from a FEMA grant and matching funds from fiscal year 2020 budget. And this is a motion to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Wolford. Any discussion on this? Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Sabal?
Yes.
Councilman Wolford?
Yes.
Councilman DeFilippo?
Yes.
Councilman Hudson?
Yes.
Councilman Stryder?
Yes.
Councilman Lilly?
Yes.
Councilman Reimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker?
Yes.
Mayor Mullins?
Yes.
A unanimous vote.
Thank you, Marcy. Anything else, Councilman?
No, sir, that's all this evening.
We're to report of department heads. Department heads, anybody have anything?
We got trunk or treat next Saturday up at the ice rink.
I heard that, yeah, on the radio or something. Is there a movie too, Sean?
Yeah, it's a movie. Monsters Inc.
Good deal. Next Saturday.
Yeah,
Trunk
and
or
then
treat.
we're gonna hand out candy at the rec center on Halloween night too.
Oh, okay, good, good.
So it starts at noon? Starts at noon
What does?
next Saturday?
No, it starts at 4.
4?
Yep.
Okay.
Trunk or treat starts at 4?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
Mayor, since you had some issues, some bond issues about the Flash Pond project, I'll give you an update on where
Yeah,
construction
go
is
ahead.
if you'd like.
We talked about it a little bit, I think, but go ahead.
Okay, the contractor has prepared probably 10% of the area by stripping the vegetation, and the next step will be to lay the geotextile fabric. That will start Monday. They have unloaded 5 barges of stone. Each barge is 1,500 tons, so that would be 5 times 15 would be what, 7,500 tons. There's 125 barges total, so we're 5 down, 120.
Moving right along, moving right along.
120 barges to go.
Yeah, this is not a complex project, but it's complex because of the number of times you have to do the same thing over and over and over. That's what makes it difficult. But starting next week, you'll see the fabric go down, and probably by Wednesday, stone will start to be placed. And so once that happens, you'll see progress occur fairly fast. It'll start rolling then. Once they get their rhythm, it'll start to roll.
And the demos?
They're looking good down there.
The demos on Jefferson Road?
Yeah.
I think they're all down except there's maybe 2 left on Jefferson Road. The Jack Perry's old building on the
Yeah.
corner is still there. They'll have to shut down one lane of Jefferson Road and shift traffic over toward the west while they do that because it's so close to the street. And there's 2 houses on Washington Street still to come down. But I think there's just maybe 3, maybe 4 left is all that's left, and the demolition will be complete.
Yeah. Then after the demo's done though, Steve, they gotta come back in with another crew to remove trees and brush and stuff. Is that not correct?
That is correct, yes. And once the demos are down, then they have to haul it off. I would guess they still have 4, maybe a good 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks to get everything cleaned up and basements backfilled and all the debris hauled off. And probably within 6 weeks, all the demolition will be done. And then, yeah, you're right, there's still trees, there's still brush, and we had some issues over brush being piled up behind the resident's house, which Kokosing took care of for us when we asked them. But all that stuff will occur with their clearing contractor, which won't be for a year or more probably.
Oh, wow, okay.
But it'll look like, for a while it's gonna look like a nice park. I mean, the grass will grow.
They'll
it's
see
clear,
it,
and
yeah, see
they'll
it strong.
mulch it and-
Yeah, okay. Who's gonna cut
Us probably.
it? Who's gonna cut that?
Good question.
Gerald?
I think you know the answer to that.
Jay's back in the room.
Jared will be down there
Jay's
this week.
backyard.
Said he had a
riding mower in the back.
Yeah.
There will be a new one, right?
I was asked that yesterday.
The city councilman ought to cut it, shouldn't he?
That's right. It's good driving.
Get your riding mower, chuck them up the golf course, you get out there and use it. Okay, anything else? Sean, I don't know what to do here, partner. You have a
I'll call them.
contact? And,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're still there, we can do it next council meeting if they can't get here.
I'll call and see.
Okay.
Oh, the flowers will die before then.
Yeah, we had, yeah.
Huh?
The flowers will die before.
Oh, he'll have to get new ones. He can give it to his girlfriend or. Yes?
Steve,
Yes.
those barges coming in? Where are they?
Where are they at? They are at Port Amherst, which is at the mouth of Campbell's Creek.
Oh, okay.
They're coming from, I think, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I think it's Kentucky is where they're coming from. Yeah. And then the contractor has, I think he has 8 trucks on the road. They can unload 1 barge in a day. It takes a full day's worth of work, but with 8 trucks, they can haul their 1,500 tons from Campbell's Creek to here.
Gee
They're
whiz.
passing Bob Evans right now.
Hey, Steve, does this,
No,
We
not
can
yet.
hang.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine. You guys are fine. I'm okay.
hey, Steve, does the state have plans for any kind of sound barrier
I'm
along
good.
in that neighborhood, or do you know?
I don't know, but in the preliminary plans, there was no sound barrier shown.
Yeah, that's came up several neighbors down there, I told them, I
It's-
wasn't for sure.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
Huh.
Can be no worse than train going through the crossing.
Y'all didn't hear Sean, our special guest will be here in probably about 5 or 10 minutes.
I'd say 5, she's passing ball down.
Y'all
Yeah,
got
they
the,
do
got
have a train.
the information to buy one. I think she's worth the wait, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people are just excited to see all the movement. That's all I've been hearing. You know, I think they thought we were like dragging it on.
They start believing it.
Yeah, they're like, oh wow, I saw a truck down there, and I'm like, yeah, we've been telling you all, it's gonna happen.
We're gonna try to get some more air shots too.
Yeah, someone was asking that the other day, are we doing, or do we have a drone, or are we doing some photos,
That would be,
record the process? I think it was you, Cass.
it was me.
Make sure we have record of progress and how the changes, things like
But I
that.
think that's critical to our community. I mean, you need to leave that to where everybody can see, you know, how did that even come to pass? So how the process worked and what you had to go through.
Well, yeah, you gotta have it so somebody can sit up here 30 or 40 years from now and decide whether we were idiots or smart, one of the two, right?
That's true. You gotta give them some ammunition. Might as well leave them a video. I mean, come on.
Whose idea was this anyway? Daggone Kathleen Walker.
No, I just think it's gonna be great for people to be educated on the process. It's a really amazing thing.
It is.
Well, the good news is we all support it.
That's right, and I got it on record.
Yeah. You do,
Marty's been talking
It's,
about.
I'm very confident it's the right thing to do.
yeah.
Oh, yes. That's precious. Precious. That is precious. Rick, are you asleep?
He's already at the casino, probably.
Don't let the media hear that one. Just checking, just checking.
Well, we're waiting on our special guest, if you haven't picked up on that.
Are the t-shirt sales going well? Is everything doing good for that? for
Yeah.
October?
I think that's
Very
great.
well.
What?
Yeah, we had to double the order.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we had to spend it.
That's awesome.
We're working on, that's something I can mention, we're working on, Operation Warm again this year.
Oh, okay.
So we're working on that.
It is almost the end of October, it's hard to believe.
It's getting cold too.
I know it is. We're not gonna have anything but summer to winter.
That's right. It is. No in between.
I don't know, I'll have to check.
Every time you shop with the car.
Yeah, we-
Oh, if I can add this, we got $5,000 from Walmart again this year.
That's
Oh, did you?
amazing.
Yep, already have the check.
Well, that would be nice
Oh,
to
wow.
report that. Okay, so just tell the chief you reported it.
Shop with the cop.
Yep,
They're
we don't have a
really-
date yet,
But
but,
they're very amazing behind you, like that guy out there is tremendous.
oh, he's great,
for that,
he's
yeah.
great. I'll tell you what, he's trying every way in the world to get from somebody from the state police to work with him. They wanna buy the state police some equipment.
And nobody will come get it?
Well, they're arguing over ethics. And
What? I'm sorry, I was reading something.
Rudy out there at Walmart, the store manager, his higher ups in Arkansas are wanting to throw some money at the state police. And Rudy was like, well, can we do it with our local PD? He said, well, we would, but we want to do it on a more state level, a broader level. It's like, okay, we can understand that. So I got a hold of Colonel Cahill, said, who could the store manager at Walmart talk to about getting some
Isn't it? You sending a letter and getting money instead of us sending you.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll treat that.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. I'm
That's
usually
right.
going, hey, can I send you a letter and get you to write a check? And
I've had 2 or 3 of those this week. Hannah hates to see me come walking over to her office.
She's going, oh Lord, what now?
Well, we did send out our contribution to the Y.
thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Here comes our special guest, I think.
Oh.
There he is.
Hi, guys.
Dance class is tough, isn't it? How you all? What y'all come on up? We're ready for you.
Come on. Here, give Mommy your basket.
You look awful pretty.
Hi, is it Ellie? Hi, Ellie. You want to come up here? Mom and Dad, you come up too if you want.
Yeah.
Come on up, sweetheart. Now, we've given city council members all a little letter, and they all know her fight, know what she's been struggling, what her fight was, and I just wanted to bring her to city council meeting to let her know what an inspiration she is to the people of the city of South Charleston, how much we're behind her. And what I really wanted to do is the highest honor that I can give a member of our community is the key to the city. And I want to present Ellie with a key to the city of South Charleston and this plaque, Mom, to hang it on. And on the plaque it says, the city of South Charleston, in recognition of your amazing strength and courage, I, Frank A. Mullins Jr., present you, Ellie Washington, with a key to the city of South Charleston.
How cool is
This
that,
is for
Ellie?
And you've been to dance class, are you tired? No. No? Can I show you? I have an Ellie in my family. I'm going to show you my Ellie. Can I do this? Look here. This is my Ellie. This is her when she's a little puppy. Ellie, you want to make a speech?
What are you going to tell them? For giving you the key. What do you say?
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. I think Sean has some gifts for you too. You want to bring them up, Sean?
Now you like unicorns, right?
There you go.
Here.
That turns into a hoodie too. Gives you a little pillow too.
What do you say?
Thank
Some
you.
flowers for you too, your favorite color.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mom and Dad. If you
Yeah.
ever need anything, you know where we're at.
Well, thank
Okay.
you. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Got it? Got it?
Bye, Ellie. Have a good evening. honey. Get some rest.
Thank you, guys.
Awful dusty in here in the park.
Well, we're going to, before we adjourn, I do want to say this too, and I guess in particularly Sean, to kind of spearhead this thing, you'll see where our employees and our police and our firefighters and everybody, man, I'm so proud of them for what they did for this young lady and do a party for her up at the Little Creek Pool, and the fact that we have those kind of people working for us just makes me proud to be your mayor, and I appreciate you guys a whole lot for that. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you for that. Proud of you. Okay. Is your motion adjourned?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Adjourned.